Now, we have those who made up their mind that they are not going to borrow to get things done. An example is Myles Munroe, late Myles Munroe. One of the leaders that got me fascinated, alive or dead after Jesus Christ, is Dr. late Myles Munroe. He did all he could to make sure that the generation alive and those yet unborn will live up to all God created them to be and all He created them to do. He was the president of Myles Munroe Global and the pioneer of Bahamas Faith Ministries International. He was born to a family of 11. His family was poor. The mother struggled to make ends meet for the family. He slept on the floor for years. No change of uniform. The only one he had suffered from needle and thread as a result of different marks drawn on it by stitches. Some of you can reckon with what I'm trying to say. All about him, all that smells around him as a little kid was poverty. But while sleeping on the cold floor and fellowshipping with the Bahamas rats, he saw himself building skyscrapers, flying in his own private jets, and affecting billions of people. And I'm telling you what he saw came to pass. What you can see and believe with every fiber of your being will come to fruition. It will happen. There was a time in his ministry when they had a mighty project that was going to cost their ministry several millions of dollars. A bank approached them with a very good proposal. Dr. Myles, see, we offer you all the money you need in the next few days. And looking at your financial structures and systems, we know you will be able to pay it back in installment within a stipulated time. Actually, who will hear such kind of juicy offers and will not grab it instantly? So the offer got Myles Munroe rejoicing. He thanked the bank, the bank representatives, and adjourned the meeting to the next day so he could give them his yes. But Myles Munroe could not sleep in the night. Butterflies were just flying around in his stomach. God asked him not to take a dime from those loan sharks. He started giving God excuses that but God said, others can take shortcuts, but I want you to take the longer route. Listen to that again. Others can take shortcuts, but I want you to take the longer route. There is a route here marked by heaven for you. Follow your route. Follow your route. Perhaps you've forgotten the children of Israel. They could follow another route to Canaan. There is a shorter route to Canaan, but God had to take them through the longer route because He had to test them. He had to work on their character. He had to knock out the slavery mindset out of them. So know your route. Know the way God ordained you to do business. So God told him, others can take shortcuts, but I want you to take the longer route. He immediately, not disobeying the instruction of God, called the bank representatives to the boardroom and delivered the counsel of God to them. They were knocked off their feet and angry at the same time. We can offer you all the money you need to complete this project in just few days. Just few days. You all know what happened. It didn't borrow their money. And I'm telling you, God provided in abundance and they were able to complete their building project. So know the way God ordained for you to do business. The way of Mr. A is quite different from the way of Mr. B. Matthew Ashimolowo once said that I've had some of my friends, actually it's referring to Bishop David Oyedepo, saying that don't borrow. He said, but I'm not against that, but you can borrow to do business. That is good debt, not a bad one. See, just know the way God ordained you to do business and follow the blueprint of heaven. And I'm telling you, you will never be disappointed. They said they look unto Him and they were enlightened, and their faces were not ashamed. I'm praying for you that God will open your eyes to the way He ordained for you to do business. That God will open your eyes to the route you need to take to the prepared place for you. Said they got not the land in possession by their power, but the mercy and the compassion and the favor of God made it happen. He said God has took us through the waters, He has took us through the fire, He has took us through the wilderness, but He brought us to a wealthy place. So I'm praying for you today that God will open your eyes and give you the shock absorber you need to pass through the water, to pass through the fire, so that you can get to your wealthy place. So know the way God ordained for you to do business.